Hey teachers, you already know Picture Talk is an incredible tool for getting students engaged in language. But what if we could take it even further? What if your students weren't just describing pictures, but thinking critically, making inferences, and informing hypotheses, all in the target language? That's exactly what we're tackling today. In this video, I'm going to show you how to push Picture Talk beyond surface level descriptions and get your students thinking like detectives, not just noticing what's in an image, but drawing conclusions, making connections, and really processing language in a meaningful way. And the best part, these strategies are easy to implement and will work in any classroom. If you're ready to make Picture Talk more powerful, more engaging, and more effective, stick with me. Let's start with one of the easiest yet most powerful ways to level up Picture Talk: asking open ended questions. Instead of just what do you see or what color is the shirt, let's push deeper. Ask, why do you think that after a student response? Instead of stopping at there's a man with a dog, prompt them with why do you think he has a dog? This forces students to think beyond the obvious and use the target language in new ways. You can also have students predict what happens next. If you show a picture of someone running, ask, where is this person going? Or what do you think will happen next? This encourages creativity while reinforcing future tense structures. And finally, use what if scenarios to alter the story. Take an existing picture and ask, what if it were nighttime instead of daytime? Or what if this person has another country? This builds flexibility in language use and encourages students to think dynamically. Inferencing is one of the most valuable skills students can develop, and Picture Talk is the perfect place to practice. Instead of stating facts, challenge students to interpret meaning. Ask students to infer relationships. If there's a picture of two people talking, ask, how do you think that they know each other? Or what emotions do you see in their faces? This reinforces context clues and deeper understanding of language. You can also have students determine the setting and time period. Instead of just describing where something takes place, push students to figure it out using context. Does this look like a modern or an old-fashioned setting? Or what season do you think it is? And finally, encourage students to read body language and facial expressions. Rather than just labeling actions, have students explain why a character looks surprised, happy, or frustrated. This boosts their ability to describe emotions and get motivations in the target language. Are you loving these strategies? Want to see how your current CI practice stacks up? Don't forget to take our CI proficiency quiz at mm.us/CI quiz. It's a great way to reflect on your teaching and find ways to grow. Hypothesizing is an amazing way to challenge students to think beyond the image itself and engage with the language on a deeper level. You can start by having students explain what happened before the picture. Ask, what do you think happened just before this moment? This is a great way to practice past tense structures naturally. Then you can ask students to imagine alternative outcome. If you show an image of someone falling off a bike, ask, what if they had taken a different route? Or what if they had worn a helmet? This helps students engage with cause and effect language. And finally, let students create a new version of the image. Ask, if you could change one thing in this picture, what would it be? This encourages creative thinking while reinforcing vocabulary and structures. And there you have it. 3 powerful ways to take your Picture Talk from simple descriptions to deep critical thinking exercises. Which strategy are you most excited to try? Drop a comment below and let me know. Want to go even further? If you love these strategies and want to build a classroom culture that naturally fosters critical thinking, be sure to check out this next video: Creating a Classroom Culture of Critical Thinking. It's packed with even more techniques to help your students think critically and engage deeply in language learning. See you next time, and as always, happy comprehensible input.